New York County District Attorney Alvin Bragg impaneled a grand jury to hear evidence against Donald Trump in relation to his business transactions back in 2016, where he's alleged to have intentionally acted in concert with another person to falsify business records and to cover up a story that possibly would have gone public involving an alleged affair that he had with a porn star, and that the monies used to pay off this porn star was not reported to his campaign as a campaign donation. And so these are the allegations and potential charges that he's facing. A grand jury is made up of folks very similar to a regular jury. The difference between a grand jury and a regular jury is that the grand jury convenes or comes together to hear evidence before a person's charged, before a person's arrested, to determine whether there's reasonable cause to believe that a crime has been committed. And if there is reasonable cause and the evidence is there, they vote for an indictment, which basically is voting in favor of charging that individual with criminal charges. And that's what we're waiting for. That's the decision we're waiting for from the grand jury to decide whether or not sufficient evidence was presented, credible evidence and critical evidence was presented to the grand jury, sufficient to establish that there's reasonable cause to believe that he was involved in a crime, which would then allow the district attorney to move forward and press charges and file an indictment against him, and then proceed to trial on these cases. We're waiting for a decision by the grand jury and more information from the press. Follow us for more.